Your soul origins and purpose. Our soul origins. First and foremost, we are all aspects of a more than cosmic unitary consciousness. I like that name, source of all that is, that by definition has a nature that is beyond the comprehension of even the most advanced or evolved individuated consciousness. It seems a bit odd, but individuated consciousness that has agreed to forget its connection to the source of all that is, as we have on planet Earth, has an especially creative function in the cosmos. As I've come to understand it, Mother Earth agreed to serve as a galactic, intergalactic, and multidimensional melting pot for the evolution of souls, a term I will use hereafter for individuated consciousness. From the information I have pieced together from a wide variety of higher dimensional sources, our physical genetic heritage has significant influences from 3 or 4 star systems, but that we have traces from more than 200. Our soul origins are even more diverse than our physical genetic origins. Recognizing our soul origins makes it easier for us to connect to sources of higher dimensional assistance who share our soul origins. Here I offer a brief description of some of these. If you resonate with any of the soul types below, check out the appropriate websites identified in links. If you have a sense of having a soul origin that doesn't fit any of the categories below, I would like to know so I can add them to my manuscript. Please keep in mind that the soul types identified below are not all mutually exclusive. More than one may apply. The New Children. They go by many names: New Breed, Indigo Children, Blue Ray Children, New Age Children, Violet Ray Children, New Millennium Children, Shift Babies, Star Children, Crystal Children, Rainbow Children, Psychic/Superpsychic Children, Light Children, and Mystical Children. Their soul origins are as diverse as those of adults alive on Earth today, and perhaps more diverse. In my research, it appears that there are several cohorts with somewhat distinctive characteristics: 1972 to 1987, 1987 to 2000, and after 2000. This is an interesting and challenging time to be a child and to parent children on planet Earth. For more information, check out links to New Children websites, Adult Earth Souls. If you feel a strong connection to Earth, you are probably an Earth soul, although you may well have starseed connections as well. My working definition of an Earth soul, subject to modification with new information, is one that has experienced at least 40 incarnations here. We Earth souls, and I identify myself as one, are the ones who have primary responsibility for the human consciousness side of the Great Shift. If you are an Earth soul and have forgotten our purpose, it is time to remember. Adult Other Souls. If you feel a strong connection to Earth but don't really feel human, you may be an elemental soul, fairy, elf, pixie, leprechaun, mermaid, dolphin, incarnated animal. If you don't feel you belong on Earth, that your real home is somewhere else, you are probably a starseed. See links to beneficial extraterrestrial websites, angelic or other dimensional/vibrational soul. These other souls have chosen to come to Earth during this time to help both humanity and Earth make the dimensional shift. Many of these souls are experiencing physical incarnation on Earth for the first time and didn't quite realize what they were getting themselves into. Having forgotten their origins, they often find themselves ill-equipped to function in the rough and tumble environment of third-dimensional Earth. If you are such a soul, it is time to remember. Old and Young Souls. Old souls have Earth experience that dates back to Atlantis, Lemuria, or earlier. Old souls may experience 1,000 or more incarnations on Earth. Young souls began their experience on Earth since the fall of Atlantis some 11,000 years ago. When I first created this page, I discussed the idea of old and young souls under the Earth soul category. I have since encountered a number of starseed souls who also qualify as old souls, so I have moved this to a separate category. Starseed souls may have had extensive incarnational experience on Earth, but it still doesn't quite feel like home to them. Walk-ins. A walk-in is an unusual incarnational arrangement in which an exchange of souls occurs one or more times in the same physical body. Also, more than one soul may coexist in the same body by mutual agreement. Many walk-ins are aware of their identify as a walk-in from the start, but others may forget their origin and purpose. If you are such a soul, it is time to remember, on connecting with our off-planet origins, May 2015. I recently received an email from the third person who has recently connected with their off-planet origins and wished to know more about them. 3 times is the charm, hence this new posting on this page. First, I'll offer a general perspective of my understanding of how Earth fits into the larger galactic/intergalactic scheme of things. Then I'll share a bit of my own journey in connecting with my remembering of off-planet connections. Finally, I'll offer some suggestions for those who have recently become aware that they are not entirely of this world and would like to know more about their off-planet origins/connections. Starseed souls and Earth. We are all starseeds in the physical sense that our bodies are made up of elements that were created in stars. The myriad of multidimensional energies of which we are a part also contain starseed aspects in the sense of having experience on planet in other star systems. I just reread the section above on our soul origins, and given that the last time I made significant revisions to it was in 2006, it holds up pretty well with my present understanding. The main thing I would change is that probably all old souls on Earth have off-planet connections. What may differ between old souls is how strongly they retain their feeling of connection with their off-planet soul aspects. Earth is where the cosmic action is for the aspects of oneness that are interested in creativity and change. Somewhere I remember reading, wish I could remember to source, that our human multidimensional DNA contains contributions from more than 200 off-planet civilizations. There are a number of star systems that have had an especially active role in the creation and evolution Homo sapiens. The main ones that I am aware of include the Pleiades, Sirius, Arcturus and Orion. A number of off-planet civilizations, or at least elements in them, have also been active in hampering human evolution. I am aware of these, but choose not to give them energy by focusing my attention of them. Within the solar system, higher dimensional beings on Venus have been actively involved in supporting human evolution. From an intergalactic perspective, Andromeda has a special connection with what is happening on Earth right now. Other planets from many other star systems also have a presence on Earth through incarnated souls and in the sky. I appreciate and honor them all. My own off-planet connections. My main focus in this lifetime is being of service to Mother Earth and living beings upon her. In my own journey of awakening, I have become aware of aspects of my multidimensional self that are connected to other planets in different star systems. For me, the main importance of the remembering has been to recognize the connection without feeling a need to know the details. That said, early in my journey I recognized my father, who died in 1993, as a Sirian soul, and my mother, who died in 2010, as a Pleiadian soul. I treasure this legacy, and part of my reason for being on Earth at this time is to integrate and balance these two energies. There are a half-dozen other off-planet connections that I have become aware of as part of my ongoing journey of awakening. The Sirian and Pleiadian connections feel the strongest to me, connecting with your off-planet origins/affinities. For those reading this who have recently become aware of off-planet connections and those who have been aware of them for a while and would like to know more, I offer 3 words of advice: discernment, discernment, discernment. On the web, especially, there is a lot of misinformation and misguided information, from my perspective. That said, I'll offer a few suggestions. If they resonate, you are welcome to them; if not, that's fine too. Always trust your own intuition/inner knowing when encountering information about the planet/star system you are interested in. Let spirit/your guide/other higher dimensional energies that you feel an affinity to that you would like to know more. Pay attention to the signs/information that comes your way. I particularly appreciate high vibrational channeled information from the planet/star system I am interested in. I identify a number of such sources in my Great Shift ebook that I found helpful in developing my larger understanding of multidimensional reality. Please remember that you came to Earth for a purpose, and do not lose that focus in your search, or if you still have not remembered the reason, make that as much of a focus as connecting with your off-planet origins/affinities. Most folks I know who feel they are not of this Earth also recognize that the main reason they came here is to be of service to humanity and/or Mother Earth. On the other hand, I have encountered a few folks who came here to gain experience on Earth that they can take back to their planet of origin for the benefit of their home. Enjoy the search. Operator, if you like our article, give Conscious Reminder a thumbs up, and help us spread love light. Operator.